Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another sick, twisted, psychotic episode of Surviving Steve Harvey's Mustache. Surviving Steve Harvey's Mustache. I want to start out by saying salute to everybody who's coming on today. I told y'all and I promised that I will give my people every bit of the breaking news that come to me. I'm going to bring it to you guys. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen. Now I want to say, allegedly, I have to say allegedly, this is all alleged information that I'm giving you guys. So don't say I didn't say allegedly, okay? But I did promise y'all, if I hear anything from Big Boom's alleged people, his team, when they reached out to me, I was going to reach back to y'all and tell y'all the information, the updates that I get ever since the police allegedly ran into Big Boom's house. I told y'all that, and I promised that I would tell y'all if I get any new updates about this. This is crazy. Salute to everybody coming in the building. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Y'all already know I was going to say that. We got to get this video out into the algorithm. This right here is crazy. When I give y'all the scoop on this, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? Good morning, T. Angel, Sally, Reggie, Marlon. This is unbelievable. All the things that are going on in Hollywood. And I don't want to blame it on Hollywood. Steve Harvey, if this information true, sir, I'm so disappointed in you. I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed. And I feel guilty. I feel like that this is my fault. I feel like this is my fault. Because if Big Boom never did the interview with me, you know, Marjorie Harvey allegedly in the hospital, and I feel like that's my fault, and then now Big Boom got arrested? Are you serious? His people said to me, his people reached out and said, yeah, you know they locked Big Boom up 9 o'clock this morning. 9 o'clock this morning, allegedly, Big Boom was arrested. So I said, what did they arrest him for? Like, what did they arrest him for? He's not a pimp no more. You know what I mean? They confiscated the pony that he was riding on with the baby oil on his body. They confiscated the pony, found some pimp hats, some old pictures that they allegedly was looking for, some pictures and shit. You know, they had a picture with him with his hand. It was just a hand, like a pimp smack, a picture of a pimp smack. He wasn't smacking nobody. It was just a picture of a hand, and it said pimp smack on the top of it. How did they arrest him for that? You know what I mean? But allegedly, they're saying that he was growing marijuana. Allegedly, he's supposed to have been growing marijuana, and Steve Harvey knew all about this shit. Allegedly, Steve. I'm saying allegedly. Because if Big Boom go in there and start singing like Chris Brown and tell him shit, that's not going to be on me. I'm telling you, allegedly, this is what his people said. You think I'm not supposed to report to my people? That man ain't did nothing but sat there and came out and said that, yes, he introduced you to Marjorie Harvey. And you knew about the alleged affair. So why has this man got to go to jail for allegedly growing marijuana? You know what I'm saying? Like, who pointed the police to that direction? If this is true, who did that? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real odd to me. Now I got to feel guilty because he did an interview with me first. You know what I'm saying? And then the only reason why, and I will tell the people, the reason why I'm telling y'all that this shit is allegedly, because his people that reached out to me, Big Boom's people, come on, we got 130 people in the building. We got to get the likes up. Because this got to go out. This is a state of emergency. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. This is real. Victims are speaking out, Steve. Survivors are speaking out. There's a woman named Shirley. Did y'all hear that phone conversation with Shirley? The co-host, Steve Harvey's ex-co-host, was on the phone with her boyfriend or her husband that's locked up. They won't let him out. No, they won't let him out. And they were talking about Steve Harvey's mustache, and they were talking about Lori Harvey and how Steve Harvey afraid of Lori Harvey. This is what Shirley, that lady Shirley, I'm sure y'all heard the phone calls, that Steve Harvey is afraid of this woman. He's scared to death. She's allegedly dropping oodles and noodles, hot oodles and noodle grease, water, hot oodles and noodle water throw on top of Steve's head. One time he had to wear a hat on his show. And the reason why Steve Harvey allegedly can't put on the box toupee, he can't attach the box toupee to the top of his head like a goddamn Lego, like a goddamn cupcake, half bootsy fade, because she threw oodles and noodle water. She was cooking oodles and noodles. And then Steve said something to her, like spoke out to her. It was about something small, allegedly. And she threw the pot of oodles and noodles shit on top of Steve's head. And the motherfucker was like Michael Jackson when Michael was rolling down the steps. You know, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. But remember, Michael Jackson burnt his head, his Jerry curl, in the Pepsi or Coca-Cola commercial. That's how Steve Harvey's head was. Steve Harvey's head was cooking. Smash that like button, guys. We got 130 people up here. I told y'all, I'm giving y'all the updates that's coming to me. The only reason why I question this is because Steve Harvey people, and I want y'all to see this because y'all watch all my videos. Excuse me, not Steve Harvey people, Big Boom people, William Freeman. Y'all watch all my videos and y'all be telling me shit that I'm saying. So I know y'all watch it, and then y'all finally reached out to me after a couple days when they supposed to allegedly ran into the house. But why would y'all ask me to send a cash app? I asked y'all what jail, if William Freeman, if he's locked up, what jail is he at then? They couldn't tell me that. I done Googled everything looking for William Freeman. Look, William Freeman in different prisons. I've been in prison before. And no name William Freeman came up. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, William Freeman peoples that been hitting me up. If I find out that y'all scamming me, I'm going to expose y'all. If I find out that y'all sitting there scamming me and put my neck on the line, put my mustache at risk, surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Because y'all asked me to send a cash app to a certain cash app. I got the cash app y'all told me to send it to. This is the cash app you send it to if you want to support Big Boom and help him get his bail money. What? I just told y'all that Lori Harvey allegedly got my food stamps turned off. You know what I mean? P. Diddy definitely got my food stamps turned off. That was for real. Lori Harvey, I can't say she got my food stamps turned off because my food stamps is back on. But I told y'all this. Now, if I told you yesterday that I just got off of welfare, thank goodness, shout out to YouTube for helping me get off of welfare, that I don't get food stamps no more, but I still got $13 in food stamps. If I told you I still got $13 left in food stamps, why would you ask me to cash app to send money to William Freeman? I don't even know the man. I would have helped him. I'm not going to lie. I would have probably sent something to him. But y'all can't tell me what jail he at. So I don't fucking know. I'm questioning surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. But I am questioning it, and I'm not calling y'all liars. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got me publicly reporting the news that y'all giving me. You know what I'm saying? And I care for William Freeman. I care. That hard, handshaking looking motherfucker. I care. You know what I mean? Because if he been down with Steve all these years, and they allegedly found him growing weed in the house when they was looking for pictures, butt naked pictures with him and Marjorie on a pony, allegedly. Y'all didn't find no DNA. Well, they said that they still waiting for the DNA to come back in to see if Marjorie Harvey Regina was on that motherfucking pony. Which I believe they might find her DNA. They might find Lori Harvey's DNA on the Bodyguard's pony. And that's her dad. But I'm not saying that the dad and her was together. I'm saying she might have borrowed the pony and took it to Trey Songz's house. Or took it to Chris Brown's house. Or took it to P. Diddy's party. I don't blame nothing. There's victims speaking out. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is true or not. I'm just upset because I feel like I played a part, that this is my fault. You know what I mean? Like, how y'all know that Big Boom don't got one of those medical marijuana cards? How do you know that it was illegal? He's been protecting you all these years, Steve. You got a woman named Shirley that said you scared of Marjorie, sir. There is a video out there, video recording. If y'all look up Shirley something, I forget her last name, but she's talking to her husband. You know what I'm saying? And she was saying all this shit. He was saying all this stuff. It's crazy right now. Steve Harvey even changed his profile picture on YouTube. If y'all look at the Steve Harvey show, that motherfucker changed his picture. Steve is trying to make us all forget about what's going on. But it's hard to forget, Steven. Steven Mustache Seagal, you can't hide the truth. If this is the truth, it's going to come out. Because it's been spilling over, Steve. It's been spilling over. Your stepdaughter allegedly went into the hospital yesterday. That shit might come out somewhere. Because she's famous, sir. And I won't be surprised. You know what I mean? Smash that like button, guys. This is crazy. Now, once again, I feel guilty. I feel like the blame. I feel like it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Izzy Berry. Izzy Berry is a survivor. Izzy Berry, did you hear the voicemail that Izzy Berry put out? And I believe the person she was talking to is somebody that worked for Steve. Allegedly. I believe it's somebody from what it sounds like. Because I didn't listen to the whole thing. But they harassing Izzy Berry on there. Trying to get her locked up. So you think that I'm surprised if Big Boom is somewhere locked the fuck up? They won't let him out. No, they won't let him out. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. How come all these people going to jail and getting in trouble and all this shit? How come your co-host is talking to a motherfucker in jail? And they talking about you, Stephen. You and Marjorie. And Marjorie said that Shirley was the help. Called that woman the help. Did you ever see the movie The Help? That was a good movie. But they treated them women like the help. They helped raise the kids and still treated them like crap. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody coming in the building, guys. Let's get the likes up, please, for the algorithm. You know what I mean? Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Izzy dropped a video recording. Go to Izzy's channel and listen to it. And if you don't know who she is, get with the program. Like and subscribe to her. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wasn't originally like a victim or survivor of Steve Harvey's mustache. You know what I'm saying? I reacted to a situation that happened with him when this shit first came out about Marjorie cheating on him with the Bodyguard, with William Freeman. And then once I started doing my research, and then that's when Big Boom's peoples reached out to me. But the only thing that fuck with me, Big Boom's people, y'all asked me to send y'all Cash App when I told y'all I just got off of welfare. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got off. Y'all not even trying to let me shine. Motherfucking Steve Harvey came out with a G.I. Joe hat on. A G.I. Joe hat on, denying shit. Like he just jumped out of goddamn airplane. So what I'm doing, I had to pull out my G.I. Joe Playboy hat. I had to pull out my G.I. Joe hat to let him know he's not the only one ready for combat. Stephen, we got survivors out there. You got Karceno. I don't know if you guys know Karceno. I watched Karceno, you know, in the past, early on when I first started YouTube. You know what I mean? Seemed like a real good brother. You know what I'm saying? And he's a survivor. Allegedly, people trying to get his videos taken down because he spoke out against Steven. Because he's surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. So Karceno, they trying to go after him, allegedly. I didn't watch his whole video, but I was reading between the lines. Now, motherfucking Lori Harvey, her best friend, threatened to slap me like Will Smith. Her best friend, her alleged best friend, said it was my fault that Lori Harvey tried to take her own self out like a blind date. Said she was in the hospital, tried to take her own self out like a blind date. And tried to blame me for it. All because I did the interview with William Freeman. The alleged William Freeman. I gotta say allegedly for everything, y'all. I do not know if I'm being trolled or not. These William Freeman people, same people who set the interview up, hit me up and said, yo, you know William got locked up at 9 o'clock this morning. They locked him up. I'm like, so what the fuck they lock him up for? They act like they didn't really know, but they said, well, you know, he was growing marijuana, allegedly, in the back motherfucking yard, and they found pictures, like, of a hand, said pimp smack at the top, so they trying to accuse him of still pimping. You know what I mean? It was a picture of just a hand. How do you know that I'm still slapping hoes just because I got a picture of a hand? And it said pimp slap at the top. How you know that wasn't a prop? This is crazy. It has to be somebody on the inside. Steve Harvey is starting to scare me. You know what I'm saying? I told you when I was surviving P. Diddy, he had gay snipers outside my motherfucking window, peeking in, looking. And the only time that they was going to try to come get me is if I was in my boxer shorts. The gay snipers only looked through my windows when I was half naked. They never tried to get me when I was fully clothed. But when I would look out the window, eating a TV dinner, they only came when I was butt naked, when the pecker was out. That's the only time the gay snipers tried to get me. Fuck the DC snipers. I'm talking about P. Diddy's gay snipers. Ain't nothing worse, man. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Big Boom, if this is true, I'm not accusing your peoples. I don't know if they're using your name, trying to get cash apps out of me. But I told y'all, I don't got it. I got $13 in stamps left. As a matter of fact, I bought a monster today. So I probably got $11 in stamps. And the monster matched the G.I. Joe hat. Yes, the monster match. The monster match. It was a monster match. The monster match. It was a grave nard snack. The monster match. It was the monster match. The monster match. It was a monster match. That was an old song, I think, but I don't remember where the fuck I got it from. But smash that like button, man. Izzy just put out video recording of somebody that worked with Steve that was harassing her. That's what it sounded like, harassment to me over the phone. It sounded like harassment. Then Karceno. He's surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And Karceno don't even have a mustache. He got a mustache, but it don't look like it's a lot of mustache. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't got that much of a thick mustache. Steve Harvey is going after dudes that don't got mustaches. Surviving Steve Harvey. You're going after dudes that don't got mustaches. When are you going to go after somebody with a mustache, Steve? You are bullying people with your mustache. Your thickness. Look at that. Shirley Strawberry. That's what her name is. Shirley Strawberry came out. You know what I mean? Look. Izzy Berry right here. That's why I believe this Big Boom shit. Look, this is why I believe Big Boom is somewhere probably locked in a cave, buck naked. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because Shirley Berry put out the shit with them harassing her. So I gotta believe it. And the screen dark than the motherfucker. Screen looked like Michael Blasted. Listen.
Well, why you keep talking about the warrant? Your whole site is based on Steve Harvey attacking me. Your whole site is about Steve and me going Yes, it is. And me going after me yesterday. You got a warrant now. And listen now. The warrant is based off speed, but you don't get some other shit though to lead up to that. And see, you know that. And it's for failure to appear. All right. Okay. Yeah, we gonna see. I heard it was legit. I heard some things, baby. Y'all go call Judge Chuck ass right now and tell her to bring her ass to my door and come get me. That's what you do. Come on now, nigga. It's like saying that's what it sound like. Call Donald Trump. Yeah. She ain't even in that shit. That chick, that lady ain't even. So smart, though. That lady.
Now y'all see that? Izzy Berry is surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. This woman is being harassed. I'm not even gonna play her whole video. All you gotta do is go to Izzy Berry, like and subscribe, then you can listen to the whole video with her being harassed. So of course I'ma feel like it's some truth to this shit. You know what I mean? If Big Boom's really locked up, how come all of a sudden the survivors of Steve Harvey's mustache are speaking out right now? Survivors! Smash that like button, guys. Real rap. We got 200 people in the building. Let's let the algorithm know that we want this video to go out. Because if this man's really locked up, you know what I'm saying? Maybe people can reach out and help him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to put that Cash App out that they fucking told me for me to Cash App until I know for a fact that that's really Big Boom's people. How about that? I'm not putting it out. And I hope y'all watching Surviving Steve Harvey's Mustache. I'm not going for it. Big Boom did me a favor. Gave me one of the best, biggest interviews of a lifetime. And I talked over the motherfucker damn near the whole video. You know what I mean? And he still appreciated it. I still appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like, if this man is really locked up, I feel sad for him. You know what I mean? All from speaking out. Like, I'm ready to shut the fuck up myself. I'm scared now. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's my fault, guys. Y'all gotta understand, like, I got a heart. I have a heart like the Temptations. Is anybody in here? No, what is it? Is anybody in the house with a heart tonight? I have a heart. So if Big Boom is going to have to get commissary. Now, Big Boom, with you, if you're really, incarcerated, soon as you walk through the prison, as big as you are, dudes are going to try to be your friend from the door. So you ain't got to worry about no shit like that. Motherfuckers going to be handing you commissary as soon as you come in. It's called a care packet. Soon as you go into the jail, they gonna have a care packet with you. I'm talking about soap. I'm talking about cigarettes. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucking oodles and noodles, chi-chis, all types of shit. So Stromboli wraps. You know what I mean? You fuck around and get handed a stinger as soon as you come in. I'm talking about contraband. As big as you is, motherfuckers gonna want you on their team as soon as you come through the jail. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. I can tell you that right now. So you're gonna be cool when it comes to that. But I swear to goodness, man, allegedly, like, Big Boom is incarcerated. He got locked up 9 o'clock this morning. If this is true, I feel bad. You know what I mean? Let me hit that like button. You see what I'm talking about, Maya X? That's why I appreciate everybody who came in the door and just smashed the like button. And they wondered. You're going to hear Karceno tell y'all to smash the like button. This dude been in YouTube way before me. Like I said, he's somebody who I watch their platform. There's a lot of people on YouTube I watch. I watch motherfuckers I don't even like. You know what I'm talking about? Depending on what they talking about, I'll still watch the motherfuckers. And I don't never dislike somebody. If I say I don't like you, this means something personally had to happen. You know what I'm saying? To where I look at you like, damn, this dude is, you know what I mean? Or that woman is. But I'll still watch your shit, especially if it's interesting. Cause your work ain't what I dislike. It may be how you act as a person, or may have transgressed it with me. But I'm never going to sit there and hate your work if I still believe that you got talent. That's a hater if I just don't like your work. All of a sudden your work ain't good. No, your work good. You don't even got to get that many views. And I still watch motherfuckers. Best believe I do. Especially the motherfuckers from the beginning when I came to YouTube. Because I know they see my motherfucking shit going all the way up. Nothing can stop me. It's all the way up. And I would hope that they would feel proud. Like, damn, that's what's up. Nigga put the liquor down and then, you know what I mean? And he's getting his just due because the nigga really do got talent. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, this is crazy, man. Karceno for life. They're trying to make this man take his videos down. You know what I mean? And he's telling Steve, dude, you keep playing games with me. I'm Karceno for life. Listen to this dude, man. Continue to smash that like button, guys. I appreciate y'all, you know what I mean, coming in because I could vent. I'm surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. You know what I'm saying? My blood pressure went up. I done been in the hospital in front of y'all behind this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at first it was a joke. Then I started taking it serious. Then my blood pressure started going high as I tried to survive Steve Harvey's mustache. Listen to this dude. Karceno for life. I didn't even know he was going through this. I didn't even know he was going through this. And there's other survivors out there that's speaking out all of a sudden right now. You know what I mean? That's why I believe it. Because survivors are speaking out. And I'm appreciating how y'all smashing that like button. Like, I'm really appreciating that. That's how I know I really have your attention. And YouTube has your attention. Because people are really saying, you know what? Let me smash the like button. Even if I'm a Steve Harvey supporter. I don't have nothing against Steve Harvey, guys. As far as his talent and all of that. You know what I mean? But if Steve Harvey's doing these things behind the scenes because of some shit that him and Marjorie had going on with the Bodyguard, I don't feel him for that. Like, if I knew my friend was screwing or putting his pecker sandwich inside of my woman, first of all, that wouldn't be my woman. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be somebody I care about if I allowed a dude to do that. If I allowed a man to do that, that means I don't care about the woman. That's number one. But if I knew about it, I'm not going to try to destroy the man's life, you know what I mean, when I played a part in it. Allegedly, Steve. I'm saying allegedly, sir. It's all over the daggone internet. So you can change your profile for your show, you know what I mean, but it's not going to stop. I feel like the truth is going to come out. All of these things is going on is alleged right now, but these phone calls are real. Shirley, whatever that woman, I forgot, Barry something that just came out. What is Strawberry or something? That's real. She was really your host. Her man is really in jail. And I don't look at that as bad because he in jail. I was in jail. And I wasn't like no savage type dude. You can look my name up and find out what I went to jail for. Find out. And remember, when you read that shit and it says aggravated assault, it was 5 against 1. And I was 24 years old. I'm 41. You understand what I'm saying? 5 against 1. You know, and I wasn't proud of what I did back then, but as I got older, I'm like, shit, it was either them or me. So, you know, here it is. Listen to this brother, man. He's a survivor. I'm surprised he didn't start crying because I wanted to start crying from what he's going through. You know what I mean? But I'm real sensitive, so I cry about everything. You got one. Karceno for life right here, guys.
You thought you could do this to me? I will burn that place down.
Now notice that Karceno for life doesn't have that thick of a mustache. Notice that he don't have that thick of a mustache, right? Steve Harvey is going after dudes without the thick mustache. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. You know what I mean? He's jealous because that mustache is so thick, I don't think that it can be all cut to his size mustache or my size mustache. So he's going after dudes with thin mustaches or no mustache at all. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
Steve Harvey's mustache ain't got nothing on me. Yeah.
Now you hear this. Karceno for life said Steve Harvey's mustache ain't got nothing on him. With the Denzel Washington impression. He did a Denzel Washington impression and telling y'all Steve Harvey's mustache ain't got nothing on him. So if he's not a victim of surviving Steve Harvey's mustache, then I don't know what to say. I've never met this man a day in my life, guys. I told you he's a YouTuber that I watched when I first came out. I watch a lot of YouTube people. You know what I'm saying? Whether we talk or not, I watch your stuff. You know what I mean? But he just said Steve Harvey mustache ain't got nothing on me. So if he's not a survivor, then you tell me. He's talking about Steve Harvey's mustache, and now they trying to take his videos down. Because he's speaking out. Smash that like button, guys. We got almost 300 people in here. I might as well let the likes keep on going up. Continue to like it, though. Because I want Steve Harvey to really get mad and free Big Boom. If Big Boom's locked up, free Big Boom. Allegedly, if you're arrested, Big Boom, for real, free Big Boom. And if you want to support the channel, my super chat right there and my cash app is in the link. Okay? That's not connected to Big Boom, though. You know what I'm saying? Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
I will burn that place down. Steve Harvey's mustache ain't got nothing on me. Yeah, you better run. Cause I'm gonna burn this ground. Show program. 23-hour lockdown. Are you nuts? I hadn't even begun to talk. Oh my goodness. Boy. That was...
See, he knows more. This is a survivor. I want y'all to give it up for him because he survived Steve Harvey's mustache. Have you ever walked through the woods and there's a whole bunch of bushes and shit? Imagine if you had to walk through Steve Harvey's mustache. Do you understand how hard that'd be? You know what I'm saying? So he's a survivor. So I want you guys to give it up for this guy. To actually had survived Steve Harvey's mustache. And he's saying there is more that he know about. That I don't know about. But pay attention to what he's saying.
The weakest move I've seen from anybody's team. That's weak. What you tried to get done was weak. Weak sauce, homie. That was weak sauce. Oh. I was being kind. I was really giving the clean, honest point of view of what the information I was getting. I didn't even take a deep dive into the pool. Buddy boy, do not, I repeat, do not jump on my radar.
He's talking to Steve Harvey's mustache. He's talking to Steve Harvey and Steve Harvey's mustache, telling him do not get on his radar. You know what I'm saying? Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
Steve, you don't want that. You don't want that. Trust me. Because if you thought this was something that you just did here, on the Patreon, you guys are going to find out, because in the Patreon version, we're going to really open up the can of worms on what old Stevie tried to do. But Stevie, you got bigger problems, buddy. Don't worry about old Karceno here and a couple of, I guess, some people on YouTube you don't like. Oh, this is bigger than us. Because you see, we seem to know what everybody else you've been trying to hide, and this stuff is coming from in-house.
Now y'all hear Karceno for life. You know what I'm saying? You can go look him up on YouTube. He's saying this all is allegedly coming from in-house. In-house. And look how thin Karceno's mustache is. So tell me this is not motivated You know what I mean? By thinner mustaches. This is motivated. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And y'all wonder why I'm saying that. Look how thin his mustache is. And now you coming for him? That's just crazy. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. And we got 300 people in here, you might as well say. So let's continue to get the likes up. And listen to this brother. He's a survivor.
This is coming from inside your circle.
Inside your circle.
Your circle then got cracked. And everything is starting to leak out. So don't get mad at us for talking about it. Because Steve is out here coming with gag orders, y'all. This dude is out here running. Steve is going to the cops. He got the law.
Y'all hear that? Think it's a game. Think it's a game. I've never talked to this man a day in my life. And he says Steve is out here putting out gag orders, putting, people going to jail, all of that. Listen to the dude. I was shocked when I listened to his video. This one, I was like, oh shit, surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. I didn't even know Karceno for life was a victim. I didn't know. I burst out in tears when I saw it. I burst out in tears. You know what I mean? I don't know how old Karceno is, but Karceno, if you're watching this, sir, you're going to have to check out your blood pressure. Because ever since I've been surviving Steve Harvey's mustache, I've been in the hospital like 3-4 times. Because my blood pressure's been going high, trying to survive Steve Harvey's mustache. You know what I'm saying? Continue to smash that like button. I appreciate all y'all. We got 170 likes. We got 300 people. We can do this, guys. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that Steve Harvey had these skeletons allegedly in his closet. I didn't attend to comfort Steve. You got to understand, I grew up doing comedy my whole life. So I looked at Steve differently. It doesn't discredit his work that he put out, though. You know what I mean? And then whatever beef he had with Bernie Mac, I really don't know a whole bunch about that, but I've been hearing certain little things about that from D.L. Hughley and different other people. God rest Bernie Mac's, rest in peace to the legend. I'm not Bernie Mac, guys, and I don't want to be Bernie Mac. There can be no other Bernie Mac. I'm Jamil Peterson. You know what I mean? That dude is a fucking legend. I've always talked like this my whole life. Like I said, y'all just hearing me now. Do we have resemblance? Yes. You know what I mean? Prior, all those people, I grew up off of them. The same people that Mike Epps, the same people that Kevin Hart, the same people that Cat Williams, all of them, the same people that they looked up to, I looked up to. They just got famous. I told y'all, I was in prison. I looked up to the wrong type of people. I was in the streets. But thank goodness they got social medias and YouTubes and things like that where people can come out now. You know what I mean? Like even up to this day, if you wanted to blow up from doing stand-up, they don't even have Def Jam. They don't have none of that no more. And I try to tell a lot of comedians, y'all don't know what y'all missing. Come over to YouTube. Build your own fan base across the world. And the revenue that you will receive from YouTube will be way more. Triple times the shit that they paying you to only get noticed in the city that you're doing a show at. Nobody else will get to see you but the motherfuckers who came to that show. But YouTube, the whole world, it's your stage. You know what I'm talking about? And will pay you triple the times a month. You know what I mean? So, surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
So Steve is out here coming with gag orders, y'all. This dude is out here running. Steve is going to the cops. He got the lawyers involved. He trying to stop everything, y'all. This man ran to the damn laws. He trying to take YouTubers videos, anything about Steve gotta be removed. He doing all kinds of stuff out here, boy. That boy in panic mode.
So if this is true, you heard what he said, just know they will remove mine. They will remove mine too. If what Karceno's for life is saying, which I believe on, smash that like button, guys. Let's keep it going up. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep telling y'all to hit the like button too. Fuck that.
And believe me, I'm the nice one. Believe me, there's some YouTubers out here that is not nice to Steve at all. I mean, from the titles, dog. They got arts and crafts. They got everybody out there. Yeah, so that's why I keep telling y'all, hit the like button, support the Cash App, Karceno. The more y'all doing that, the more they can't stop nothing.
Oh, I don't mean to cut you off, Karceno. Did you hear what he just said? He said hit the like button, and he also said support the Cash App, which I have in the link right there. He said because then they can't stop that. Because he know that that's what's going to get this video in the algorithm. It's going to be smack dead on Steve's mustache. You know what I mean? That's why he said that. So for all the people that kept saying, well, you say hit the like button. And this man been in YouTube way longer than me. So he knows the politics. You know? I don't mind giving props to anybody. I'm one of them type people. If you got on some nice shoes or nice sneakers, I'm the type dude to say, hey, brother, I like those shoes, man. Those are pretty awesome. You know? But the way these people minds is, they look like, oh, if you give somebody props, then you're de-eating. You're de-eating because you're telling the person, hey, man, you do some good work, man. Hey, man, you got a nice shirt. Da-da-da-da-da. I never had no problem complimenting a person. It's called a compliment, sir. You know what I mean? Because I'm a G. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not intimidated by nobody at all. You know, we can have the same shit on, but you ain't going to be as fly as me. That's how my mind is. Or you might feel like you looking flyer in the same outfit. But I'll compliment you, man. It's nothing wrong with giving somebody a compliment. You know? Smash that like button. Look, we got over 200 likes. I see it happening. I see it happening.
At all. I mean, from the titles, dog. They got arts and crafts. They got everybody out there. Yeah, so that's why I keep telling y'all, hit the like button, support the Cash App, Karceno. The more y'all doing that, the more they can't stop nothing. See, when people get super chatting and stuff, they start removing the people's super chats. The people that was super chatting us, they're gone. Oh, damn. They got the whole police department at one house. That ain't looking good. I swear, they only got like 4 police cars in the town, and all 4 are right there at this dude's house. Lights flashing and everything. That ain't good.
Y'all hear that? 4 police cars. All of this odd stuff is happening as Karceno's riding, minding his business. Trying to survive Steve Harvey's mustache. This man had to get in the car and ride. Salute the Wax Dog in the building, guys. Go like and subscribe to his channel. Wax, we in here getting busy, man. Allegedly, Big Boom was arrested at 9 o'clock this morning. Allegedly. You know what I mean? His people reached out to me, you know, and I'm just finding, to me, I just feel like it got to be some truth to this shit. All of these rumors ain't happening for nothing. You know what I mean? Izzy Berry did not put out a voicemail for no reason with her being harassed. Being harassed. You know, Karceno for life is being harassed. These are survivors.
I swear, they only got like 4 police cars in the town, and all 4 are right there at this dude's house. Lights flashing and everything. That ain't good. Steve's situation is so messed up right now. Steve don't even know how bad it is. He don't know how bad he look. Steve. I haven't even begun. Steve, tell him why What happened with your beard, Steve? And you had the gray beard lined up. Maybe you had your gray beard and you let the little mustache grow and trim it.
Now look, now he's talking about Steve mustache and Steve Harvey's beard. I told y'all that allegedly Marjorie Harvey got mad, like how Shirley Strawberry said that Steve Harvey's afraid of Marjorie. And this was Steve Harvey's co-host. But I told y'all, allegedly, Marjorie Harvey threw a hot pot of oodles and noodles all over Steve Harvey's head, all over his roof. And some of the motherfucking shit was pouring down. 3rd degree burns, 4th degree burns, 5th degree burns. This is why certain parts of Steve Harvey's face won't grow any hair. And for Karceno to be going through this, to be stressed out. Look at him holding his face. He's stressed out. He's surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. He's still showing concern. He's still trying to help Steve Harvey figure out a way to grow facial hair. You know, besides, you got to start growing hair, Steve, more than just your mustache. There's only hair growing on your mustache. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. See that? Jacqueline come in and say, hit that like button. Jacqueline, I appreciate it. Don't you know that love is... And dear Jacqueline.
What happened with your beard, Steve? And you had the gray beard lined up. Maybe you had your gray beard and you let the little mustache grow and trim into the beard. Remember you had that? What happened with that? Why you back? Why you back to the fake bushy mustache? With the damn cocoa bean mahogany black.
Y'all see
Shoe
that?
polish color.
I told y'all that Steve Harvey's mustache was possessed.
That's to fool us.
Steve Harvey's mustache is possessed. His mustache is possessed. If you stand around Steve Harvey long enough and you stare at his mustache, it can just possess you. Have you doing all kinds of weird shit. You know what I'm saying? His mustache is possessed. I'm trying to tell you.
You know why you went back to that? Don't let me start talking, Steve. Don't let me start talking. I was staying back. Why Cedric the Entertainer don't deal with you no more, dog? Don't let me start talking. Don't let me start talking, sir. Please don't. Please don't. I was not saying anything about you, dog. Really, I was reporting on the human drama, like everybody else. Now, you mistakenly, like a lot of these people do, they used to do this in the Kwame Brown panels and chats. Not them, not the people in the panel, the haters of the panel. Will hear something on the panel and accredit that to every single body who support Kwame Brown. Somebody can say something, hey, man, you talked about his daddy. I'll be like, no, I didn't. Say nothing about nobody's daddy or father in a negative way. You talked about his mom. No, I didn't say anything disrespectful about his mom. You see, anybody say anything, they start attributing that to other people.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.
Oh, James, I didn't even get an alert that he went live. I would have probably held off. But when Steve hit me up with this, I had to go. You see, the situation is this. Steve did something he shouldn't have did. So we riding for that. Now I'm just gonna get him some doses.
And that's a Tupac line that he used for Machiavelli. You know what I mean? He said what he did, so he riding for that. And that dude that was down for you, rest the dead. Switch sides, guess it's who? One of them dead. Probably be burning for the shit that I said. Be a real, bring a legend, breathing in the head. That was a Tupac line right there. Smash that like button, guys. We got 300 people in the building. Let's keep them likes going up. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Karceno is telling y'all right now. He's speaking out on what he's going through.
I'm just letting you know it didn't work, Steve. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Your little play didn't work. Because whatever you was trying to involve me in... Okay.
This is a survivor speaking out.
Well, you know, you got all these different people out here that keep trying to make these selections for people. They keep trying to make these decisions for everybody else. Yeah, now he's coming with gag orders. So the word on the street is that he hit Big Boom with a gag order. So he can't say anything. Right? He's getting his lawyers involved and they sending out gag orders on people. And like everybody getting hit with gag orders.
Now y'all hear that? Big Boom allegedly had a gag order. So he wasn't supposed to say anything. And since he allegedly broke his silence, now he's suffering the consequences. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like all of this stuff is connected. All of it is connected. You have to connect the dots. This man is a survivor. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. They trying to take his videos down because he's speaking out. Now they're trying to gag him. They're trying to gag him. You ever had an apple or banana stuck in your motherfucking mouth with the gag thing during a P. Diddy's party and there's a sex act happening and they stuff a banana or an apple in your mouth and they just gag you? And then you get attacked by a whole bunch of a village full of butt-naked men? They're trying to gag him.
And they trying to go to YouTube to say, like, what they call it, defamation or misinformation and all this stuff. So they're going around trying to have certain videos removed. It's a whole lot. I'm like, dude, they'll be scrubbing the internet for 50 years. I don't run the internet. I'm sorry. I don't know why you looping me into your mess, Steve. I know this ain't personal to you. It's people on your team. You just cursed somebody else out for posting something. You fired them. So now all of this information leaking out.
Listen, if y'all want to hear any more of Karceno for life, what he's been going through, trying to survive Steve Harvey's mustache, go like and subscribe to his channel. I'm not gonna play his whole video, so y'all can go hear the rest of what he's been going through. And allegedly, Big Boom was arrested this morning, and I feel like it's my fault. So if this is true, if these alleged allegations and alleged rumors are true, free Big Boom. And this was another crazy, wild, and sick episode of surviving Steve Harvey's mustache.